Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball diamond, and today is day 1197 of this girl's ketogenic journey, where she has went from 311.8 pounds to where I'm sitting today. I'll tell you about that in a chit chat and a weigh in. Gonna show you everything I ate yesterday. Warning, I was way too lazy to cook yesterday, but it worked out all right. Corey might weigh in a minute. All kinds of things might happen. You never know with my videos. You just never know. Alright, y'all, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell if you're new here. It is time to rant, rave, and misbehave. Keto Diamond style.
Three, two, one.
Happy Veterans Day! Remember to hug a veteran with their consent. I mean, seriously, you got to ask first. And maybe not because of the COVID thing, but you know what I mean. Happy Veterans Day! Remember to hug a veteran with their consent. I mean, seriously, you got to ask first. And maybe not because of the COVID thing, but you know what I mean. You guys having some decaf hazelnut coffee, of course with stevia liquid mixed in and some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Actually been having this quite all day, so yeah. I am trying no sugar chicken and herb Applegate chicken breakfast sausages. So I guess they're pre-cooked. I hope they are, because I just basically heated them up in the air fryer. So I've got 2 servings here. We're going to see what happens. Later I'm going to have the last 4 that was in the box. I just up and decided to have 2 pieces of cheese with that. I've got 3 better with cheddars. All right, later in the evening I ended up just having 3 more better with cheddars. I'm so not in the mood to cook at all today. The macros per MyFitnessPal website: 1,740 calories, 27 grams of total carbohydrates, 136 grams of fat, 86 grams of protein. All in all, I approve of this day. All right, so we're going to roll up out of the post office. There's nothing to see here, nothing to show you today. It is a weird day in North Carolina. It is gray and rainy, but humid in the middle of November. What's making all that racket? Stop. Stop. I don't know. Oh, it's my sunglasses. Okay, so hope you aren't hearing too much rattling. You never know. At least I'm not driving Wobble's rattle trap today. So I do want to say that there's been rumors about truckers and stuff going on strike, but we're also heading up on the winter season, and why should we think winter's not going to be absolutely terrible in 2020? So it would be a good idea to go ahead and start stocking up on some supplies, bottling some water. You can do that at home, especially if, we have a well. I don't know, it's a lot of y'all got city water. I don't know if you can bottle that as good, but anyway, start bottling up some water. Just have some extra provisions on hand, just in case. Hopefully nothing bad will happen and everything will be groovy and great, but you never know. So it's never a bad idea to have some extra supplies, some beef jerky, beef sticks, some canned tuna, canned chicken. There are some canned veggies you can get, so it's just never a bad idea to have some supplies in case you lose power or anything like that, because Lord knows, y'all, looks like a tree fell there. They didn't cut it up, but it looked like one fell. But anyway, you just never know. We could have snowstorms, ice storms, all that good stuff. So, and with the way the weather's feeling today, usually when it's warm in kind of late fall, early winter, it's not even close to winter yet, but it turns off cold after a couple days. So it's one reason I wanted to bring that up. But anyway, all right, so I did a few things yesterday. Y'all saw what I ate. It was all keto friendly. Seemed to work out great. The weight came off really great. One bad thing, and losing water weight is wonderful, okay? It sucks to have water weight because it can take a minute to get it off, and if you do the least little thing wrong, you're going to shoot up. So I think we've earmarked that bread as a no-go, for me at least. And people keep asking what it's called. It's Extraordinary Bites One Neck Carb Bread from Walmart. So at very least, it's probably been stalling me out, and at very most, I've been shooting up in weight. So it's probably that. Do I know that? Yeah, it's very probable. So I guess for me, I would avoid it. And if you're going to try it, have one sandwich, see how it affects you. 2 hurt my belly, so and my weight went up quite a bit both times I tried to have 2 of them. So it's just it depends on your body, but my body's not going to tolerate them. Corey seems to be very lucky with them, although I do know that she might have some upward fluctuation today. Unfortunately, we were hoping she'd drop under 300. I'll let her tell you about that in a minute. But I know that something accidentally happened yesterday, so I'm going to turn into the store and get some gas for hubby. He's got to walk tomorrow. Wait, no, he might not have to work tomorrow. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to need some gas, just in case. Usually they make you work on Thursday. I will say that the allergy symptoms did not come from that bread. Or the chest cold symptoms. Because I didn't have any of it yesterday, and I still feel just kind of, I don't really want to say rotten, because I don't feel bad. But definitely coughing, and the cough turns into a headache, and you know how that works. And no, there's no fever or anything else associated with it. It feels like a plain old chest cold that I've had hundreds of times in my life. So, ugh. But, I tell you, we do know Zach's other grandma, Pam, she had COVID, in early October anyway, and we didn't come down with it, thankfully, or nothing like that, but she did get it. And then the poor lady, right after she got over COVID, got her cleared paperwork to go back to work, which she was having a hard time getting back to work because of the whole COVID situation anyway, as a waitress, you know, and her restaurant just kind of opened up recently. She was able to go back to work, got COVID, couldn't go back to work, and then she goes back to work for like a whole week before she falls off the back of a pickup truck. Her and her son were trying to move some bunk beds. She got up there to help him, and the tailgate of the truck he borrowed fell off, and she fell off the truck. She's going to have, it looks like she's going to have surgery on her leg. It's pretty bruised up and stuff. So special prayers for her. And again, special prayers for little Isaiah, because his grand said it's working. So, you know, or well, he's getting a little bit better. Not a lot better yet. He's still in the hospital, but little prayers for that boy, because y'all know them babies and grandbabies are special to all of our hearts. So I know that not everybody hears the praying sort, but that's okay. If you're not, just ignore it. If you are, do it, you know. It's just one of those things. I was not in the mood to cook yesterday, obviously. But I did do some things for myself. I got in the floor and I did some stretches. I told y'all a few days ago at the end of the video, I think, that, you know, not only are we planning to go back to the gym, but I have a few goals, as in being able to cross the monkey bars or do some pull-ups or something, but I don't think my hands are strong enough. Don't necessarily think it's my body. I think it's my hands, because that's where it hurts and that's where I let go. But I did some stretches last night. And I would like to be able to do splits again. I used to be able to do them without even thinking about them. You know, I was just always very flexible. I'm still relatively flexible compared to most people, especially most people in their 40s. But I would like to get to where, is that rattling's probably going to bother y'all. Sorry. But I would like to get to where I can do a split again. I'm not real big on it, but if it happens, that would be great. And it's not going to happen if I don't kind of work towards it. The cutest thing, though, is while I'm in the floor trying to do these little stretches, Athena is running over to me. Remember, this is my 9-month-old grandbaby. Literally stands up. She's at the door. She runs over to me. She gives me these big, warm hugs. She waddles back. A few minutes later, I'm like stretching again. She waddles back and she gives me these big hugs. And I'm like, I love this. I'm just going to sit in the floor forever, because big hugs, right? And she's so cute walking, so cute. My parents told me, you know, my sister could walk at 8 months old. I learned to walk and talk in full sentences at 10 months old. And because I could talk so clearly, they can just tell me to go potty, or to, you know, I don't need that bottle. And so I was bottle broken potty trained by 11 months old. So it's just, none of my grandchildren or children did it that early, and to see her do it is so cute and so wild. I know many of you have stories like that, so drop it below. Let me know when your kids, grands, when you started walking, that's kind of a little bit early and extraordinary. It's always a cute, wonderful story to share, right? I don't think, no, if he needs to get around me, he can. I just want to make sure I'm not blocking anybody in while I'm sitting here filming a video. So, stretching was good. Haven't figured out our first day back at the gym, but since they're already charging us again for it, it's, you know, we need to go back to the gym. I don't want to pay for it if I ain't going to use it. I did tell hubby I want to switch the membership from his name to mine, because the way we got it, he's got a full-on membership and I am his guest. But they can switch it over into my name that makes me the member and him the guest, because I'd like to start, going when he's not with me, especially on the weekends when he works and I want to get the hell away from the children. Look, I'm going to tell you, I absolutely love and adore my grandbabies, but everybody needs an hour or two away from chaos every day, if they can. I can't always, but he told you he can get around me. Oh, that's the car that works here. Okay. I was like, oh God, there's a line. It's cool. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, I'd like to start going, when he's at work, because on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, when he works from like 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., ain't no way in hell he's wanting to go to the gym. And I still want to get the hell out of the house away from the kids a little bit. I've also been plotting on taking walks through the woods. Just to go out there and sit for, if there was Wi-Fi in the woods, I probably would do it. I know. I shouldn't worry about Wi-Fi in the woods. But I'd like to be able to contact people just in case something weird happens. You know what I mean? I've got cell service, but it sucks in our area. You have to go out in the middle of the yard, hold that phone high, and hope something happens. So as far as my boost service goes, it ain't that good. I'm getting hungry. Speaking of hungry, yesterday, my day of eating, those Applegate sausages, the chicken herb, I was a little hesitant to try chicken sausages. I don't think I've ever had chicken sausages, for one. And for two, didn't really sound that appealing. Oh, they were good. And spicy. I ate the whole box for breakfast. I didn't eat anything else. So, I think it was 10 in total in the box. 3 links are serving, so it's 3 point something servings in the box. But I ate all 10 of them at 2 different meals. I had one, 6 of them for breakfast, and then later in the day I had the other 4. I felt fine as far as keto goes. Sinuses and no, but and then later I was like, I'm not cooking, and I made hubby like a little cheap dollar chicken pot pie that's been in the freezer for a while, but it needed to be done. And then I made some vegan potatoes. So I was like, I'm still not cooking. I'm just not gonna cook for me. And I made me 6 total better with cheddars, and those were several hours apart. So technically I had 4 meals yesterday. Just the sausages the first 2 times, and the better with cheddars the second 2 times, and it worked out. And I'm glad I got to be lazy. I'm out of all of it today, so I can't be lazy with that part today. But here's the weigh-in. I've actually been awake for a little bit and forgot to weigh, but I haven't been up too long, so this should be relatively accurate. Yep, that makes sense. 164.4. That's down from yesterday quite a bit. So after rushing back to the bathroom probably 500 times yesterday, okay, over-exaggeration, probably 30 times, which is probably not an over-exaggeration. It seemed like I went and sit down, and I was like, I gotta pee. I went to the bathroom, and I got back and sit down. 10 minutes later, I gotta pee. So, yeah, it was this constant up and down all day long. Probably some good exercise in that. Not real sure, because my fitness tracker broke and wearing a regular watch. By the way, this little cheap Wally World watch, while it does its thing, I've already had to exchange it. The very first one I got, the alarm started going off on it and nothing would stop it. So I took it up to Walmart, and the lady at the jewelry counter tried forever to make it stop. Couldn't, so they exchanged it. I would say it's a cheap watch, but $15 really ain't cheap for a watch, though, is it? I mean, it's not high dollar, but it's not exactly $2. So, probably could have got one better than the first one at Dollar Tree or something. I don't know. But it is what it is. So I didn't cook yesterday, and it worked out. I mean, that's 2.4 pounds down from yesterday. That's a lot of peeing, too, by the way. A lot. And I think I'm going to save the rest of this for Karina to weigh in. It's actually really hot in this car. This muggy day is something. Fast update on that black scale that was sent to me. I know a lot of y'all wondered about it. I can't get it to turn on anymore. I tried, everything. I've got new batteries. I had bought energizers and door cells. It won't come on. I've switched the batteries around and everything. Yes, I'm positive the batteries are in right. I'm positive the batteries are good. But it's just not working now. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I guess I just got one that wasn't at the top of their, craftsmanship or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I can't use that book scale right now. Maybe at some point I'll try it again and it'll actually come on, but I can't get it to work at all now, so I don't know. Give me my flip-flop. Always losing my flip-flops because I say I lose them, but the kids runned it off with them. Come here. You saying hi, right? Come on. You want to say hi? Oh, look. Turn around and do it. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I know you can wave. Now say hi. 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 I can say door. She can say door and dog too. Can you say dog? Sometimes she says words. I'm pretty sure are words, but I can't prove it. Yeah. Say hi, keto people. I need you to learn how to say hit like and subscribe. Can you do that? But you can do it. Don't grind your teeth. It sounds terrible.
Let's see if she's gotten where she does this.
Yeah, well, right now she's grinding the hell out of them. Quit it. That sounds painful. It's not funny. Ow! Oh, I better quit doing that. I'll get kicked out of ketosis. You're too sweet. Oh! Ow!
Anthony, come here.
Ow!
You think Athena's cold? Oh, Anthony. Mom, Anthony's brought you one of Athena's outfits from the back.
Oh. Ow! Oh, by the way, she does have this thing she does where she beats people or pulls the cat's hair and says ow for them. Crazy, right? What are you doing? He's over there trying to beat me with an outfit.
Who's trying to hand it to you?
Don't do it. Hey, there you go. Tell him hi. Okay, now you can hit the button. Back with
Rainbow Chick or Corey, whichever works fine.
Alright, so go ahead and tell them what happened first.
Alright, so my fiance and I went to the bowling alley yesterday. He league bowls. And we got food and drink while we were there. All my food was keto friendly. All the food I got. But when she gave me my drink, she didn't make it diet. Which I understood why. I was not mad with her or anything like that. She was super busy. She found out she was out of a lot of things. Nobody told her when she started her shift that she was going to be out of things. So I'm sure she had a lot on her hands because she had to keep running back to people who were like, hey, I don't have that.
Yeah.
After already, like, ringing them up and getting their money, you know?
Right.
So I went up 4.8 pounds just from 3 sips of Pepsi.
Now, what else did you eat yesterday, too, though?
Keto bread. I had
Like
two
keto sandwiches, like ham and cheese?
Yes.
Ham and cheese? Yeah.
One, I think I have one turkey and cheese, too.
Okay.
I had, what I had at the bowling alley was grilled chicken.
Uh-huh.
And she just put some mayonnaise and ketchup and lettuce on it.
Oh, okay.
Because I originally ordered 2 double cheeseburgers, but she was out of the patties.
With no bun?
Yes, with no bun. Nothing with bun. And then when I went over there to fix my drink, she's like, by the way, we're actually out of the patties. She's like, is there anything else I can give you? I was like, you have grilled chicken, right? She's like, yeah. She's like, you just want those instead? I was like, yeah, that is fine.
Now, I will also go ahead and say that some grilled chicken patties do have sugar in them.
Well, that could have been it, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just no telling what they put in some of the products.
I didn't
It's
feel
not,
that after
that's not necessarily what happened. It's just some of them do have.
I mean,
I bought some
been
from
it.
Walmart that had dextrose, maltodextrin, and
I mean,
all
that
kinds of crap in it.
could have been it. I mean,
Yeah.
it could have been that.
It's probably a combination of things, to be honest with you. It's usually where it is. Now, 3 sips of Pepsi can knock you out, but 4.8 pounds?
4.8.
That's a lot to go up. Now, I knew she was probably going to go up just a little bit because of the mishap with the Pepsi, but that's a lot. And the keto bread, she's been having it for several days with no problem. I'm doubting that bothered her any, but the only way to really tell is to come off of that keto bread for a day or two and see what happens.
It hasn't bothered me at all, though, and I've had multiple sandwiches. There's been nights where I ate 4 sandwiches total.
Children, they're just playing and being really loud.
It's cute, though.
It is cute. Zach's back yonder with his grandpa, but the other 2 are in here. What else did you eat last night? What else? I didn't cook anything, so.
The only other thing I had was another keto sandwich. That was it.
Okay, so she had a lot of the keto bread yesterday then. Pepsi.
It's no more than normal, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't do that. And there are some things that will affect you in different amounts, in different ways. Like I was telling y'all, if I had one of those sandwiches with the keto bread from Walmart, the Extraordinary Bites, it didn't seem to bother me. I didn't really drop down real fast, but I didn't gain anything. But 2 sandwiches and I had a gain, and that's pretty much the only thing that could have affected me that day. So perhaps that's your threshold with that. I don't really know. It's hard to say, but that's a hell of a gain. She'll get it off in a few days, and then we'll hit that Tutorville finally.
I was so excited to be there today, and then I got that Pepsi. I'm like, I'm going up. I'm not making it.
You know, it seems like every time I get excited for a number and I just know it's coming, that's when I make the mistakes or some accident happens. It is so very common to get the wrong drink. That's why, I mean, like, at these places, unless I can see it or make it myself, I never order anything but water.
I could see her making it, but it's the same girl that always makes it. I didn't,
Didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, she's always there, but she was really busy. I wasn't mad at her for it. I just said, hey, you accidentally made me a normal Pepsi instead of a diet. She fixed it instantly, and
yeah. Well, she tried, so it does happen.
I wasn't upset with her. Now, places like McDonald's, you kind of just have to say, look, I'm a diabetic, even if you're not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way you can get by with it. If you tell people you're a diabetic, they're a little more careful about what they give you.
They're scared they're going to get in trouble.
Right. So they pay attention a little more if you just kind of use those terms. And since I used to be a diabetic, it's not that far from, the truth, basically. And I know many of you either still are or used to be, or were verging upon it, pre-diabetes and stuff like that. So
I either was or, like, getting close. Like, there's no...
Right.
There's no way I wasn't.
I think Lima's destiny is we got to get her back on, but she's stubborn. She'll get to it when she gets to it, and that's just how it's going to work. What's going on with my hair? I will also say that I actually feel worse now. And by the way, in terms of the weather I was telling you about earlier, it is now bright, sunny, hot, and thundering. Yay, 2020 in North Carolina.
All 4 seasons in one day.
You can wake up ice cold with frost on the ground and burn your ass up by the middle of the day.
And then have rain later that night and thunder.
Yeah.
So
and tornadoes the next day.
Spring, winter, fall, summer.
Anyway, if you need keto help, my contact information is below. Website, KetoDiamond.com. Full foods list. Everything you can eat on keto. And there's ways to support the channel and help us out in the description below. And there's cool links like, you can get a Keto Mojo for 15% off the whole kit with Lance meat of everything. And I guess that's all for now, y'all. Much love. Many prayers. I'm not that boring.
I'm tired.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.